If you're someone who spends a lot of time sitting at a desk, working from home, or even just dealing with back discomfort from everyday activities, today's video is for you. We're going to go over 5 easy stretches that can help relieve back pain, improve mobility, and give you a sense of relief all in just a few minutes. I know how frustrating back pain can be, whether it's lower back tightness, tension from long hours of sitting, or just general stiffness. But don't worry. These stretches are designed to be simple and accessible for anyone, regardless of experience or flexibility. No special equipment needed, just some space and a willingness to stretch. Let's dive in. These stretches will not only help relieve pain, but they'll also help you move more freely. So, get comfy, take your time, and make sure you listen to your body as we go through each one. Ready? Let's start with stretch number 1. Stretch 1, cat-cow stretch. Our first stretch is the cat-cow stretch. This is a fantastic movement to loosen up the spine and relieve tension in the lower back. It's also great for improving flexibility in your spine and warming up the muscles around your back. Start by coming onto all fours. Make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Now let's start with the cow pose. As you inhale, drop your belly toward the floor, lifting your chest and tailbone up to the sky and gently looking upward. This creates an arch in your back. Next, let's move into the cat pose. As you exhale, round your back, tuck your chin to your chest and push your spine upward toward the ceiling. Really engage your core here. Go slow and flow between these two positions, synchronizing your breath with the movement. Inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Do this for 1 minute and feel your back start to loosen up. Don't rush, just move with your breath. Stretch 2, child's pose. Next up is child's pose, one of my favorite stretches for back pain relief. This one helps stretch your lower back and hips while gently calming the nervous system. It's also an excellent stretch for overall relaxation. Start by sitting on your knees, with your feet together and your knees apart. Slowly begin to walk your hands forward, lowering your chest toward the floor. Your forehead should come to the mat or a pillow if you need extra support. Hold here for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Focus on your breath. As you breathe in, imagine your spine lengthening. As you breathe out, try to deepen the stretch gently. If you feel any discomfort, don't force yourself, just come out of the stretch and rest for a moment. Stretch 3, seated forward fold. Now let's target the hamstrings and lower back with a seated forward fold. This stretch helps release tension in both the back and the legs. If you sit a lot during the day, this one will feel amazing. Start by sitting with your legs extended straight out in front of you. Flex your feet and keep your legs as straight as possible, but don't force anything. On your inhale, sit up tall and lengthen your spine. As you exhale, gently fold forward, reaching your hands toward your feet, ankles, or shins. Don't worry if you can't reach your feet. Just go as far as feels comfortable for you. The key here is to keep your back flat as you hinge from your hips. If your hamstrings are tight, you can bend your knees slightly. Hold this for 1 minute. Focus on slow, deep breathing as you stretch. The goal is not to push yourself too hard, but to gently deepen the stretch over time. This is great for releasing lower back tightness, especially after a long day of sitting. Stretch 4, supine spinal twist. Next, we're going to release any tension in your spine and lower back with the supine spinal twist. This one is great for increasing spinal mobility and stretching the muscles around your lower back and hips. Lie on your back and bend your knees, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Stretch your arms out to the sides, palms facing down. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly drop your knees to one side, keeping your shoulders grounded on the mat. Hold here for 30 seconds to 1 minute, feeling the stretch through your spine and hips. If you'd like, you can gently look toward the opposite side of your knees for an extra twist. Breathe deeply and slowly, then return to center and switch sides. Stretch 5, hip flexor stretch. Our last stretch is the hip flexor stretch. If you've been sitting all day, your hip flexors can get really tight, and tight hip flexors are often a contributor to lower back pain. This stretch helps open up the hips and release tension in the lower back. Start in a low lunge position with one knee on the ground and the other foot flat in front, forming a 90-degree angle with your front knee. Keep your back straight and gently push your hips forward. You should feel a stretch in the front of the hip of the leg that's on the floor. Hold this stretch for 1 minute, then switch sides. As you hold, engage your glutes and quads to deepen the stretch. Don't force it, just ease into it. If you need extra support, you can place a cushion or blanket under your knee. Great job. I hope you're feeling a little more relaxed and stretched out. Remember, consistency is key when it comes to relieving back pain. Try doing these stretches every day or at least a few times a week, and you'll notice less stiffness and discomfort over time. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on improving your health and well-being. And of course, always listen to your body. If any of these stretches cause pain, please stop and consult a healthcare professional. Thanks for watching, and take care of your back.